What is going on, LEGO investors? So hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to go over some sets that are retiring. So if you're new to this channel, I like to make these videos every so often, go over the sets that are listed on the last chance to buy page at lego.com. A lot of new investors will see this page and go out and buy a ton of these sets, and I hope making this video helps you make decisions in the future. So I'll give my thoughts and opinions. Please comment your thoughts and opinions down below. It will definitely help the channel, will help the community. But let's dive into it. So just go to lego.com and then under shop you'll see the last chance to buy. And I'm not sure what's with Lego. I don't know if they have like an intern every so often that updates this page, but this page just does not get updated, and it could be because they don't want investors to invest in their sets to make money, but it's just odd how often or how little this page is updated. It's very odd, but every so often I'll go over what's available because people need to know this kind of information. So first up, we got the Guardians of the Galaxy headquarters. I do not like investing in Marvel sets. There have been some Marvel sets that I invest in, but this set I think just is a bad set. So if we take a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy sets, surprisingly, the old ones have done really well, which I'm going to make a dedicated video on this. But the older sets, really well. Retail for 30, 83 for Aisha's Revenge, the Milano versus the Milano versus the Obelisk, retail for 50, value of 156. The Star Blaster Showdown, retail for 20, value of 58. The Nowhere Escape Mission, retail for $39.99, value of 73. So yeah, the older sets have done phenomenal, but the newer sets just do not sell. They sit on the shelf. They only sell when they're on a clearance, and I just don't like investing in Marvel or Guardians of the Galaxy just for that reason. If there's no demand now, I don't see it later on. Disney has kind of been in a rough situation. They continue to make bad content, and they're losing followers left and right, and they're really starting to see the pain, and I think we see it with their toy line because their parents are getting turned off by the shows. They're just not fans anymore, so they're not going to buy their kids anything Marvel related. So overall, I pass anything Guardians of the Galaxy. So this is definitely a pass for me. The Hogwarts Astronomy Tower, I'm not a big fan of the Harry Potter theme. It's just not a great theme to invest in. Now obviously in any theme there's always one or two sets that you can make money. I do not see this set making you money in retirement, even if you got it on sale. Harry Potter just has a history of doing very bad, so I'm definitely going to pass this. And then we've got Hogsmeade's Village Visit. This set was talked about by investors for so long, and it's been out for a while. A lot of people love this set because it's Christmassy theme and can use it in a variety of scenes. A lot of people like to build the Christmas villages, and this just fits in there. I know a ton of investors bought this set years ago. It's been extremely popular on Facebook. I am avoiding it for that reason. It's been out too long for me, and I just don't see the dual use. At $89.99, I honestly need this set for $40 for me to make a profit. The minifigs right now have a value of $17.91, and they're all unique. That is insane. The low price. This is why I don't like investing in Harry Potter, because they just only have so few characters, and they're just gonna make these over and over again. Look at Harry Potter, 142. Dean Thomas, 186. Mr. Flume, 166. Ron Weasley. This one's a gold character, so that's pretty awesome, and a lot of people bought this set because of this minifigure. They thought this minifigure was going to do insane, just like all the other gold minifigures in the Harry Potter sets. They thought it was going to do really insane, but they've been out for so long, mass produced. Ron's only got $6.39. This set came out, let's see, June 2021, so it's been out for so long. If this set and all the other sets that had gold minifigures were out for 2 years, they would probably do very well. Honestly, Ron Weasley should be $30 right now. I think the gold minifigures, all the gold minifigures should be $30, but because Lego is mass producing these and keeping them out longer, probably because they're not selling, it is really driving down the price. To have 7 minifigures all unique at only $17, that should just tell you Harry Potter is a bad investment. So this one, again, a lot of talk about it on Facebook throughout the years. Typically it goes on sale at Target and people scoop it up, and I think there's going to be regret. I truly do. I think it's going to be hard to make a profit with this set. I hope I'm wrong, and I would love to hear whether you're going to invest in this set or if you have invested in it. Give me the breakdown and try to convince me, because if you make a great argument, hey, I might try to get this set. But very few Harry Potter sets have done well. Obviously, all the old stuff has done pretty decent, but we're to the point where Harry Potter is just, it needs to take a break. And I've always said in all my videos, Lord of the Rings can replace Harry Potter and it will do far better because it's an army building theme. And I know I've said this before and some people agree, some people disagree. I think Harry Potter has an agreement with Lego to where they can only be the like fantasy type theme. That's why Lego has to make their own, and those typically do bad, and that's kind of what's preventing the Lord of the Rings. I think that theory is strong. I've heard that a few times from a few people, and I think there is an agreement. Which, if that's the case, it needs to end very, very soon, Lego. You've kind of milked this theme. It needs to take a break, give people time to reset, and then bring it back with some awesome, unique sets, and you might do pretty decent. And keep the retirement date lower. I mean, it's not hard to make a popular set. Investors will make popular sets. I mean, they'll make your sets popular. We clear out the shelves, and when we don't like a set, your sets typically do not do the best. So next up, we got the Little Mermaid storybook. So anything Little Mermaid, I absolutely avoid. There's just no money in it. I don't like investing in small sets at $20. These types of sets just do not sell at all. The Royal Clamshell, I believe it's called. That set I thought was going to do decent, but the movie kind of flopped and just nobody has purchased it, so I think this is a dead theme to invest in. Next up, we got Rambi the Rhino expansion set. So this is from the Super Mario theme, and Super Mario, obviously there's always some great ones that have done well in the past, but any newer sets just struggle to sell. Luigi's Haunted Mansion, Haunt and Seek, retail for $80, value of $109. You're struggling to make a sale or a profit with it because you have to deduct fees and shipping and all that. I don't invest in Super Mario because I don't think I can sell it locally. I do not sell online yet. I only sell locally. I do that to protect myself and maximize profits. And I don't think I could sell any Super Mario sets face to face to somebody. I truly do not believe so. So I avoid the Super Mario theme. I think this set is a pass at $10. It's just not worth it. And then we've got I'm totally butchering this, Payakin, the Tolkien and Crab Suit. So this is from the Avatar set. The Avatar movies have done well in theater, but I just absolutely hate those movies. I think they've done well because of the CGI. And I've never really met anyone that says they, watch the movie and then said like, oh, it's so amazing. It's usually just, wow, the CGI was awesome. And then it just dies down. I think Disney made a mistake building the Avatar land or whatever it's called. And I think the steam's going to run out. I think the next movie that they make is going to do decent. And then the next one after that is probably going to be a flop because I think the storyline is just weak in those movies. The first one did phenomenal because it was just, we haven't seen CGI like that. Now the new one, like I said, the next ones are gonna flop. I think there's no market for these sets except for one. There was one that I really, really like, and it's not this one. I think that we have yet to see really how Avatar sets have done, except for like the Floating Mountain site. This one retail for $99, value of $81. But the one that I really like that I think will do decent, but you need to get it on a deep, deep discount, is the Toruk Makto Tree of Souls. It's just a beautiful looking set, and I think that's what it has going for it. That's the only one I would consider investing in at a deep, deep discount. So I'm ultimately going to avoid this set. And then Diddy Kong's Minecart Ride expansion set. This is just way too expensive. The Super Mario theme, Donkey Kong, it's just weak. $110 for the set. I mean, give me something better than this. It's just tracks and definitely passing on this set. There's no demand. Peach's Castle expansion set. This one's not doing well. I think there might be some money on the table if you could pick it up for like $60 to $70, but even at that, I'm gonna pass. I won't take the risk. And then Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam expansion set. Definitely passing on this. Super Mario, again, weak theme. This is a weak set. No demand. And then we got the Skim Wing Adventure set. Another Avatar set. Again, very, very bad. A lot of these Avatar sets, Lego is just destroying themselves because they're overpricing a lot of these sets. I think if they were lower, these would have sold a lot better. The demand would have been there. But again, I'm just not a big fan of the set. And I'm just not a big fan of the movies. And then Peach's Garden Balloon Ride expansion set. Again, Super Mario, passing on that, way too expensive. No demand. I see no money in retirement for this set. Then Leo's Room, which is a Friends set. So definitely not investing in Friends. If you haven't seen my video on Friends, check it out. I explain why I don't do it. They're just so mass produced. They don't have a history and demand behind it where people are going to say, yeah, I want this set in retirement. Friends is not that theme. This is for, like, if I had kids, I would definitely buy them Friends sets. But for investing, definitely passing this set. And then we got Sports Center, $100. I mean, sometimes Friends sets can get real steep, and I think this is way overpriced. I think this should be a $60 set. If I was a parent, I wouldn't spend $110 for my kids. I would be smart with my purchases, and I think that's why we're seeing a lot of these sets. These are pretty terrible sets, and they're struggling to sell. So I think that's why we see these sets and not other sets that are retiring. Like, there's no Star Wars sets, and that should be a red flag. And then next up, we got Paisley's House, which is another Friends. Yep, this is a Friends set. Definitely passing. No demand, no money. I think if you bought any of these three, I think you're gonna lose money. So that's my thoughts and opinions on this set. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear how you feel about Hogsmeade. I think this one has the best option of potentially making money, and then maybe Avatar. It's always hit or miss. Some of my subscribers love it, some of them hate it, just like me. I would love to hear your opinions on all these. But I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate your support. Hope you have a great day. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.